So now it's time to clean your Airdog purifier. And what you want to do is a sure sign of knowing that it needs to be cleaned is you're going to get in the index the letter C. That's going to let you know that it needs to be cleaned. And also you're going to be hearing some hissing sound within inside the unit. That's a sign that you need to be cleaned. So let me run through this real quickly and show you how I clean it. I'm going to remove this cover here. The first thing that I'm going to want to clean, and you can do it in your order, but I'm going to take out the pre-filter and I'm going to brush it as so. The second thing I'm going to want is the wire frame, and I use a damp sponge, not soap, but just damp enough. You want to be careful, you don't want to break the wiring on it, so you're going to go from top to bottom completely. You'll want to turn it around and do the same strokes, top to bottom, top to bottom. Here we have our collector, the most sturdiest part of this. That's going to be collecting everything that's not good. You'll notice at the bottom, this is where all the dirt comes and all the bad stuff that shouldn't be in the air. But what I do is I put it in a little small thing of a bucket or a little bin, put a little water in it, add a little dish soap. You'll want to go ahead and start to scrub, not too hard, but just enough to take off the dirt and whatever the residuals on there. And as you can see, just like that alone, the dirt's already starting to come off of it. You'll want to go ahead and soak it for 20 minutes before you put it into your dishwasher. Now this is dishwasher safe, so you don't have to worry about any problems with it as it's going in there. Run it through the complete cycle, it'll dry it as well. But I recommend that if you just want to do it really quickly, you can turn on your Airdog unit. But first, before we do that, I wanted to mention that we've got our sleeve boot inside, and you're going to want to clean this thoroughly. This is for deep cleaning, when you want to be able to clean your unit thoroughly. Our catalyst we want to remove too as well. You don't do anything other than maybe brushing it off a little bit. It's as so. Now this sleeve boot can be removed. Now what I do is I also soak it inside of a little plastic box. A little bit of soap, a little bit of water. What I do use, I find very accurate to keep this clean, is an SOS pad. And you put it with some water and you just wipe it down. You'll probably get through the months, probably dirt and grime as well as everything else. But this works very, very good. Takes off any marks, any spots, and then you just rinse it off and towel dry it. Completely has to be towel dried before you do turn it. So as we're finished cleaning it, we want to return it back into the Airdog purifier. And we're going to have it fit just as so. Pretty easy just to drop it in. It just slides right on in there. You cover up the areas that it's supposed to cover. Most importantly, you want to make sure that this pin is being exposed. It's very important that it is exposed, so we want to make sure it's pushed back properly and just correctly. Once we have that done, we are ready to return everything back in there. But like I said, make sure that your collector is dry completely. And what I find more sufficient in anything is to go ahead and just let's put the cover back on here and start it up. I'm going to use fan speed 1. I don't need too much air. And place it on top and have it thoroughly dry. Once again, do not return it into your wet, soaked, or any shape, way, or form. Make sure it's dry. Once that's completed, you can return everything else into the unit and it's ready to go. Please don't forget that the C will still be illustrated until you reset it with your remote.